Morning student, welcome to e-learning classes. Myself Ashok Kumar, Modern English School, New Area branch. Again student, lesson 10, quadrilateral, exercise 10B. Okay, this is video part 8. Here student, question number 3. In the adjoining figure, this figure is given here. In the adjoining figure, M is the midpoint of side BC. That means M is the midpoint of side BC. We can say BM is equal to MC. We can say BM is equal to MC. Of a parallelogram ABCD. Of a parallelogram ABCD. That means this side is parallel to this side and this side is parallel to this side. This is the property of parallelogram. Okay. Such that angle BAM. So suppose angle 1 is equal to angle DAM, angle 2, DAM. That means angle 1 is equal to angle 2. This information is given here. And prove that AD is equal to 2 times of CD. AD is equal to 2 times of CD. Okay student, what information is given here? Here the given information is angle 1 is equal to angle 2. This information is given. Angle 1 is equal to angle 2. Suppose here student, this angle is 3. We can write here angle 2 is equal to angle 3. Angle 2 is equal to angle 3. Alternate interior angles. Angle 2 is equal to angle 3. Alternate interior angles. Why student? Because AD is parallel to BC. AD is parallel to BC and AM is the transversal line. AD is parallel to BC, AM is the transversal line, so angle 2 is equal to angle 3. From equation 1 and 2, angle 2 and angle 2 are equal, so we can say here angle 1 is equal to angle 3. So student, angle 1 is equal to angle 3, so we know that angle 1 is equal to angle 3. So in triangle ABM, angle 1 is equal to angle 3, so the opposite sides are also equal. So opposite side of angle 1 is BM. Opposite side of angle 1 is BM is equal to the opposite side of angle 3 is AB. So BM is equal to AB. Put here region, angle 1 is equal to angle 3. That's why BM is equal to AB. Okay, BM is equal to AD. What will prove here? AD is equal to 2 times of CD. AD. Now student, we can write here AD is equal to BC because sides of the parallelogram are equal. AD is equal to BC. So AD is equal to BC can be written as BM plus CM. BC can be written as BM plus CM is equal to BC. BM is equal to, already proved here, BM is equal to AB. BM is equal to AB plus CM. CM is also equal to AB because this side is equal to this side and this side is equal to this side. So we can say this side is equal to this side. So CM is equal to AB. So put here region student. What is the region? AB is equal to BM and BM is equal to CM. Under these two concepts, BM equal. So we can write here AB is equal to CM. So write down, this is the region behind it. Okay. So AD is equal to AB plus AB. We can write here 2 times of AB. So AD is equal to 2 times of AB. AD is equal to 2 times of AB. So AD is equal to 2 times of AB. AB is parallel to DC. That means AB is equal to DC. So we can write here 2 times of DC. So AD is equal to 2 times of CD, yeah, DC, whatever you can write. AD is equal to 2 times of CD. This is your proof student. AD is equal to 2 times of CD. Okay, student, I hope understand question number 3. You will understand question number 3. The next question is, here student, exercise 4 means question number 4 in exercise 10b. In the adjoining figure ABCD, is a parallelogram. Look at the figure. According to figure, this is the parallelogram because this side is parallel to this side and this side is parallel to this side. In which angle A is 60 degree. If this angle is 60 degree, okay student, angle A is 60 degree. If the bisector of angle A and angle B, that means AP bisect the angle A and BP bisect the angle B, and meet at DC at the point P. Prove that first one is angle APB is equal to 90 degree. That means this angle is 90 degree. Second one is AD is equal to DP. And PB is equal to PC is equal to BC. PB is equal to PC is equal to BC. That means these three sides are equal. And the last one is DC is equal to 2 times of AD. First of all, student, you have to make the all angles. How to find the angles? Look at here, one by one, step by step I will explain. Angle A is equal to 60 degree. That means this angle is 30 degree and this angle is also 30 degree. Because here written AP is the bisector of angle A. So this angle is 30 degree, this angle is 30 degree. Okay. So we know that angle A plus angle B is equal to 180 degree by co-interior angles. Here angle A is 60 degree. The bisector is 30 degree, but the complete angle A is 60 degree plus angle B is equal to 180 degree. So here angle B is equal to 120 degree. This value moves here and subtract. Then angle B is equal to 120 degree. If suppose this angle is 120 degree, then this is the 60 degree and this angle is also 60 degree. Because DP is also a bisector of angle B. So look at here student, 30 degree, 60 degree, 60 degree. Okay. In triangle APB, look at the triangle. In triangle APB, okay, 30 degree plus 60 degree plus angle APB is equal to 180 degree by ASP, by angle sum property. So here APB is equal to 180 minus 60 plus 30, 90 moves here. So angle APB is equal to 90 degree. This is your first proof. Look at here, this proof. APB is equal to 90 degree. This one is first proof. Okay. AB is parallel to DC and AP is TL. AB is parallel to DC and AP is TL. So 30 degree is equal to angle DPA. Look at here. If this angle is 30 degree, this angle is also 30 degree. Reason is alternate interior angles. So DPA is equal to 30 degree. Here angle DPA is equal to 30 degree. Okay student. So this angle is 30 degree, this angle is also 30 degree. 30 degree plus 30 degree. So we can find this angle also in triangle APD. In triangle APD, 30 degree plus 30 degree plus angle PDA is equal to 180 degree by ASP. This one is 60 degree. So angle PDA is equal to 120 degree. 180 minus 60 is equal to 120 degree. In other way, we can say angle B is equal to angle D. We know that in a parallelogram, opposite angles are equal. This angle is 60 degree, so this angle is also 60 degree. This angle is 60 degree, this angle is also 60 degree because opposite angles are equal. This angle is 120 degree, so this angle is also 120 degree. But according to mathematically, we can prove this way also. So angle PDA is equal to 120 degree. If this angle is 60 degree, so this angle is also 60 degree. So write down here. In triangle PCB, 60 plus angle CPB is equal to 180 degree. This angle plus this angle plus this angle is equal to 180 degree. So angle CPB is equal to 60 degree. Here write down a student 60 degree. Okay, almost a student, all angles are calculated. So in triangle ADP, look at the triangle ADP. In triangle ADP, angle DAP is equal to angle DPA. This angle is 30 degree, so this angle is also 30 degree. We know that if the angles are equal, then the opposite sides are also equal. So we can write here angle DAP, that means DP. Here DP is equal to AD. DP is equal to AD. This is the second one proof. Second proof. Okay. This one is second one proof. Triangle PCB. Triangle PCB is the equilateral triangle. Triangle PCB is the equilateral triangle because all angles are equal. All angles are 60 degree. Then we can say here PC is equal to PB is equal to BC. Look at here, student. PB is equal to PC is equal to BC. This one is also proved. This is the second proof. And the last one is DC is equal to 2 times of AD. Okay, DC is equal to 2 times of AD. Third one, DC. Okay, DC is equal to AB. DC is equal to AB. No, don't write AB. We can write here DC is equal to AB, but in this question, no need to write DC is equal to AB. DC is equal to 2 times of AD. Okay, DC is equal to DP plus PC. DC is equal to DP plus PC. DP is equal to AD. DP is equal to AD. Just proved here. DP is equal to AD plus PC. PC is equal to BC. PC is equal to BC. Look at here. PC is equal to BC. Okay. PC is equal to BC. So here AD plus BC. Look at here. BC is equal to AD also because ABCD is a parallelogram. So BC is equal to AD also. So we can write here AD. So DC is equal to AD plus AD, that means 2 times of AD. This is your final third proof. Okay student, I hope you will understand question number 4. Question number 4 is very easy. The next question is, here student, question number 7. If an angle of a parallelogram is 4/5 of the adjacent angle. Suppose student, if this angle is X, let the angle of A is equal to X. Then the adjacent angle is either B or D. So we can write here, but here is not mentioned. So we can take either B or D. This is the 4/5 of it. So angle B is equal to 4/5 4 by 5th of x. That means 4 by 5th of x. Then question is very easy, student. We know that x plus 4 by 5th of x is equal to 180 degree. Reason is co-interior angles, because this line is parallel to this line and this line is parallel to this line. Take the LCM. 5 is the LCM. 5x plus 4x is equal to 180 degree. Here 9x is equal to 180 into 5. So x is equal to 180 into 5 divided by 9. 9 2s are 18. 20. So x is equal to 20 into 5. 100 degree. So here x is equal to 100 degree. So this angle is 100 degree. And 4 by 5 into x is equal to 4 by 5 into 100. 5 to 20. So this angle is 80 degree. And this angle is 80 degree. We know that in a parallelogram the opposite angles are equal. So this angle is 100 degrees. So this angle is also 100 degree. And this angle is 80 degree. Then this angle is also 80 degree. Okay. So here write down, student, angle A is equal to 100 degree, angle B is equal to 80 degree, angle C is equal to 100 degree, angle C is equal to 100 degree, and angle D is equal to 80 degree. This is your answer. Okay, student, I hope you will understand. Question number 7. So, student, your homework is complete, not complete. Make exercise 10B. Make exercise 10B, question number 1 to 9. Okay, student. Make exercise 10B, question number 1 to 9. 7 is already discussed here. Make exercise 10B, question number 1 to question number 9. If you have any query, if you have any problem, ask the question. Okay, student. Thank you.